So the secret's out. I think everyone's realized it. The real difference between amateur and professional trading is that the professionals have fancier ways to lose money. So in this video, I'm gonna go over 3 mistakes that I see traders of all experience levels make. Whether you're a novice or an expert, these lessons, if you really take them to heart, will help you find better, fancier ways to lose money in the market. The first mistake that I see option traders of all skill levels make is that they are too focused on what they think is going to happen. Imagine sitting at a poker table and only thinking about the cards that you have, and betting just based on what you see in your hand and what's on the table. Well, this would be a very basic way to think about the game of poker, because we all know that you could have a good hand, but if your opponent has a better hand, you are still in a losing position when you have to show your cards. So it's not just about what you think is going to happen. We need to compare what we think is going to happen to what the market and others is implying to happen as well. Imagine you're looking at stock ABC and it's priced at $100 right now. You think stock ABC is going to go up to $105 in the next month. A 5% increase in the stock price. So you say to yourself, I'm gonna go buy a call option. Okay, great, that makes sense. You think the stock is going to go up, the call option gives you the right to buy at today's price, and if the stock increases in value, theoretically you should make money. However, the market gives you a price that you need to pay for that call option, the premium for the option. How is that premium determined, right? Why is that call option maybe $4 or $5 or $6? How is that determined? The way it's determined is how much the market thinks the stock is going to move in that same time frame as you. So imagine the call option was priced at $5 or $10. Well, all of a sudden, you buy that call option and you either maybe break even if you're right, or even lose money if you're right, because the market actually either agreed with you or thought the stock was gonna move even more than what you thought it would move, meaning you paid more premium than what you collected from actually being correct. And this is a good transition into the second mistake that I see option traders online make all the time, which is that they are primarily looking at options as a directional product. We have to remember this as traders. Different products have different uses. If you think a stock is going to go up and that's it, the best product to be trading for that is the stock itself. If the dollar value of the stock goes up by 1, you make 1. If it goes down by 1, you lose 1. That's why it's actually referred to as a Delta 1 product, with delta being your exposure to the change in price of the asset, of the stock. Options, on the other hand, are not a Delta 1 product. They are first and foremost a volatility product. Remember, the major difference between options and stock is that options have this time component to them, right? Which means now not only do you have to be right on the direction, let's say, but you also need to be right on how much and how quickly the stock is going to move. In fact, that is the first thing that we need to be thinking about as option traders, is not the direction, but the volatility. What is the market implying to happen here versus what do I think is going to happen here in terms of the magnitude of the moves for the stock? Once we shift our thinking from direction to volatility, we are now in a spot to be losing money in much fancier ways as an option trader. But in reality, options are not inherently more risky than, let's say, stock. They can be more risky if you're using them incorrectly. So what it really comes down to is product knowledge, understanding what drives the value of this option. Options are not a new product. They've been around for a long time, and people have built amazing careers trading options. In fact, I would say that for the individual trader, right, the at-home trader, options are the best product to be trading because it's a smaller market. There's less, big fish to compete against, meaning we have a better shot at being that big fish ourselves. There's lots of edge there, but it all starts with overcoming this fear that options are an inherently more risky product. And that starts with understanding how the product actually works and what drives its value. So as you can see, if you fix these 3 mistakes, right, you stop focusing just on what you think. You maybe think about more than just direction when trading options, and you overcome the fear that options are an inherently more risky product than stock by learning more about the product. You can see how your view on option trading begins to change, and you go from thinking about it as a gamble to an actual product that we can use to make money by finding inefficiencies in the market, by actually trading it with a more professional view. Fixing these 3 mistakes really helps you course correct and put you back on track to actually making a living in the option space, right? Being able to outperform the market starts with understanding the market that you're in, the people you're competing against, the product that you're trading, and how to actually find a sustainable way to make money trading it. So somewhere on this page is going to be a link to another video you can watch that will help you get a better understanding of option trading and trading in general. Right? We're gonna be talking about expected value, a really core concept to the world of trading that once you wrap your head around this one concept, it's going to change the way you look at the markets forever. We'll see you in that video.